What up, people? How you doing? It's your boy D House in the building. Well, I'm back, and I guess you can tell by the sound of my voice, I'm a little irritated with these guys. Sorry for the stain, the ketchup stain, but anyway, I'm a little irritated with these guys, especially this one dude, Long Island Audit, whatever his name is, Sean. His name is Sean. He's one of those First Amendment auditor people that goes around to different cities on the East Coast in New York, Long Island, all the different cities, going into city hall, police departments, libraries, and feels he can just walk in there and just film, and because it's the public facility. Now, let me start over. Hold on, let me go back. First of all, a person can call himself an independent journalist, press person, whatever they can be, auditor person, and you can pretty much, if you're calling yourself press and you're videotaping and you're doing interviews and you're posting stuff on a YouTube channel, get views. I mean, to create a YouTube channel and doing stories. Okay, person has a right to call themselves press. Now, with that being said, guess what I am? I'm an independent journalist. I have my press pass and everything. I'm legit when it comes to that. I have my letter with the authentication here. So I'm legit. I can go conduct interviews, go to press conferences, ask questions, take pictures and stuff. But I try to be professional with it. Yeah, I understand what the Constitution is. I totally understand what the Constitution is. I know what the First Amendment is, Second Amendment, all these amendments. I understand what they all mean. That I have the right to do certain things. But one, I'm not an auditor. So when you say First Amendment audit, you're going somewhere about an audit, transparency. You can't. What is an audit? Just walk around filming? That's not an audit. And then you're not auditing by agitating people because you're filming. Some of these government buildings, and I'm pretty sure that he's not telling you everything. I'm sure there's been government buildings he wasn't able to get into to film or videotape or take pictures. I'm sure he's not telling you that. I'm sure, I would hope one day that someone comes out to refute a lot of what he's saying. I really would like that. But once again, I'm not denying him the fact that he can do what he wants to do. I'm not denying that. But he's not telling you everything. Because a lot of these buildings, government buildings, you cannot go into and film and videotape or take pictures. Or if you are able to get in, they tell you what you can and cannot take pictures of. And then some places will tell you, no, you can't bring a camera in. So you thinking yeah, yeah, I'm sure he goes in there and he talks big and bad, but also too, he white. You white, Sean. I can't do that. I can't do that. Me being a black person, I cannot do that. I can't walk up in some one of these places and say, "Oh, I got the Constitution behind me." I bet you they run my black ass up out that motherfucker. Excuse my language. Excuse my harshness. But black people just can't afford to do that. You do it because you white. You can get away with that. But also, too, on the other hand, I know there's places that done ran you up out of there. You're not showing that video. You're not showing that video. And don't get me wrong. I understand, but what's transparency? What's the you outside of a credit union? What are you videotaping? What are you hoping to see? Yeah, I saw one person, two guys, father and son do. I can't remember what their names are, but they're outside of a credit union. This videotaping. Yeah, they were on the sidewalk. Yeah, okay, they didn't bother nobody. Some two ladies came up and bothered them, house with them, and called the police on them. Okay, they were cool. They were on the sidewalk. They didn't bother nobody. But also, too, what's the purpose of it? What are you really showing? You outside of a credit union. And then, two, if you're going into a post office, what are you really trying to show? That you can walk in there and challenge people? And so you can record in there? That's all you're really doing. You just challenging people. And these guys are getting views. And yeah, I'm watching their channel. Yeah, I watch some of their videos. Yeah, okay. But I'm learning what not to do. They're telling me what they're doing is what not to do, in my opinion. That's my opinion. Because at the end of the day, do you really want to go in here and be hassled by people? Because I'm saying these guys could, especially when you agitate these police officers, with the way things are with the police, cop pull you over, hey, let me write you this ticket. I need to at least see your license, registration, proof of insurance. Will you challenge them in when they pull you over? Oh yeah, I remember you. You know, you that Long Island dude. So Sean, don't do no traffic violations. Don't run no stop sign. Turn your signal on. Don't run no red light. Don't have a car accident. You have to give up your information then. Yeah, but because if not, you're gonna do hit and run. You don't want to give up your information in traffic stop. You know, I'm just saying, Sean, you want to be Mr. Billy Badass. You know, and yeah, I'm calling you out because you know it's crazy how these people go around that's calling their First Amendment audit or auditors or whatever you want to call yourself, and they're challenging the Constitution all the way. They're using that. Well, it's my First Amendment right to do this. I can walk around, but you're just walking around. What are you really videotaping? Some of these places that you walk into, government offices or some place, and some of these offices sometimes have sensitive information sitting out, and you just can't walk in there with a camera recording because they don't know what you finna record, and you record somebody's personal information that's laying out, whether you trying to do it or not. You can't just walk in there and just because it's your right, publicly accessible areas. You walk into somebody's office and videotape it. You know, I mean, but once again, he's editing those videos enough to where you're not seeing everything, or he's not showing you everything, or some of these places he's not showing you that he went in there was denied access. And I think I saw one video that said somebody confiscated his phone and GoPro. They haven't given it back to him yet. Good luck with that. They might wipe it clean. Good luck with that. Player, since you want to be Mr. You know, I hope they keep it and burn it and toss it and or delete everything on the phone. Give it back to you. Since you want to be Mr. I can do whatever I want to. You know, yeah, you know, in this country we have rights. We have the Constitution. We have this and we have that. And we have freedom of the press, freedom of speech. We have all these different things that are given to us in this country. But when you're taking advantage of a situation, when you're taking advantage of stuff, you know, when you take advantage of stuff and you're disrespecting people, you're challenging people, you're agitating people, you know, you just never know who you gonna run up against. All I'm saying is, in some situations, how he talked to people, especially the women in there, and when they went, oh yeah, babe, that's that dude I told you about that came to my job and totally disrespected me. And that husband gets up, walks over there to you, and knocks you out. Knocks you out. So all I'm saying is, me, I would want people on my side. So for instance, I could say, like, say I'm outside of a police station. I would rather go in to the police station front desk and say, officers, I'm covering some media, getting some media footage on a backstory with Channel 5 about an officer involved shooting. It happened with LAPD. It's not this station, but I want to get outside footage of just the front of the station. Is that okay? I'm not here to take pictures of the car, secret areas, or anything like that. Just the front of the station. I need at least 30 minutes worth of footage. Just videotaping the front of the stadium outside. And more than likely, they'll give it to me. And I'll show them my press pass and everything. And, then an officer come outside and ask me questions. I'll volunteer the information. I'm not hard nosed like that. Now if he wants to give me an interview on camera, okay, he or she, then we can go with that. But you have to be fair, because at the end of the day, if let's say I'm rolling one day and I come up on a crime scene, and that particular officer I was cool with at the station was cool with me, and I was cool with him, he sees me, and I'm doing, he might say, okay, man, cool, you just stand right there, and I'll come over and talk to you later and tell you what's going on. Give me some information about what happened. So I think it's better to to get some transparency, as you call it. Be cool with people, because at the end of the day, you never know how those people are going to respond to you when you're nice to them. This legitimately, if you're going in for public records, first thing I would do, if I'm going to Kirk County Clerk's office, first thing out of my mouth is it okay for me to record in here? And if they say yeah, they say I'm doing a backstory on how the how people are and I ask them about getting information. I'm doing a backstory. I'm going to make sure it's okay for me to videotape that. Then they can let everybody know, hey, he's doing a backstory on the interactions with how to get information. Public story or whatever. So you just never know, if you're nice to someone, how far you can go with you doing that, and then you can get some transparency. That's a legit way to do it. Not going there and aggravating people and not giving your name. Your name is Ben Franklin. Ben Franklin. Bruh, come to LA with that. Come to Los Angeles with that. You be shut down so fast, you wouldn't even be able to get away with that here in LA. You will not be able to get away with nothing like that from Los Angeles. They will shut you down here quick, fast, and in a hurry. Because you got your butt sitting on your shoulders. You think you too cocky, you too arrogant. So, yeah, he has views. He has a few videos up. And I'm sure right now he's probably getting paid off of YouTube. And then I'm pretty sure he's done filed some lawsuits and got some checks. How long he's been doing it, how many checks he probably got a few. They set out of court. They don't want to go to court. Oh, here, give him $10,000, him $5,000, here's $7,000, here's $15,000, give or take. He's probably got more or less. I'm sure he's settled some lawsuits with them and got paid. And he doesn't need a legitimate job right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I know, is that these dudes, these people, I mean, and I'm pretty sure they bringing out some stuff, because you see how the police act, The police go there. They come out their comfort zone, instead of just saying, hey, sir, have a nice day, and walk away from him. They feed into what he's talking about. So then he said, okay, see, look how he's doing. Look how he's treating me. Look what he's talking about. He's treating me negative. He's treating me this way. Because you agitate them enough the way they do that. You let them come out their comfort zone. They come out their box. You don't piss them off. You have pissed them off. So that's all I'm saying. You done pissed them off enough to where now they tired of you. They just do whatever. They just try to get rid of you now. So, with all that being said, hey, holler back at your boy.